Now, are over-constrained circuits buggy? Yes, generally speaking, over-constrained circuits are also buggy, but they're typically not as bad as under-constrained ones. So if basically a circuit is over-constrained, in some sense it's too conservative, right? So it's basically, if you give it a valid proof, it might reject the valid proof. But if the circuit is under-constrained, then that's a soundness rather than completeness issue, meaning that it may end up accepting proofs that it should not be accepting. It accepts valid proofs. So therefore, generally speaking, under-constrained circuits are a lot more problematic than over-constrained circuits. Yes?
So you talked about deterministic functions, but oftentimes if you add the zero knowledge, then things are definitely randomized. The provers are randomized to be able to hide the witness.
So that's a good question. What about like randomization? That's usually encoded as part of the input of the circuit. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, I just want to make it clear that I'm not making this up. This is not just an academic problem. Under-constrained circuits are actually a real cause of vulnerabilities in practice. And if you go and look, there are like a bunch of vulnerabilities that are caused by circuits being under-constrained, and they can cause a bunch of headaches and result in serious issues like draining tokens from an account, double spending, and so on. And to give further evidence to this, there's actually a very nice empirical study paper that came out recently by Stefanos Chaliasos et al., where they basically did a large-scale empirical study of a bunch of known bugs in ZK circuits. And what they found is that 95% of all known bugs are actually due to the circuit being under-constrained. Okay, I think they looked at 99 problematic circuits in total, and 94 of them were due to under-constrained. One was over-constrained, and the rest were like neither over nor under-constrained, but still not equivalent.